Hello everyone, welcome to the 11th in my series on Vedic Nakshatras. We're looking at Purva Phalguni, one of the most fortunate of all the Nakshatras found between 1320 and 2640 of Sidereal Leo. Let's understand this nakshatra and also what are the most important nakshatras you need to know about in your chart. What is the meaning of these Vedic star systems? If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. The video is good for you. Give it a thumbs up. Let's go. First of all, everyone, what exactly are the nakshatras? Why are they so important in astrology, and when and where do we use them? Put simply, the nakshatras are the night sky, or the stars in the night sky, the constellations we see in our galaxy. They're actually linking us to the higher lokas and bringing our karmas down in a mystical way through the nakshatra into the rasi, into our life. Parashara has written, God has decorated the heavens with constellations like pearls on a dark steed. The light of the sun hides them in the day, and all knowledge of them is divined in the darkness of the night. The word nakshatra actually means protecting the night from destruction. What is being protected from destruction? Our minds. Because these nakshatras are moon ruled. Because the moon is the lord of the night sky, and only in the night sky do we see these constellations. In the same way, sun is the lord of the daytime, lord of the day, and he rules the sun signs, of course, the rasis or zodiac signs. And both the moon and the sun are working together in this way. Nakshatra and rasi, zodiac signs, working together, we have real astrology. Don't forget, the stars are the basis of astrology. The rasis or zodiac signs come from the nakshatras, not the other way around. In fact, they can never be separated. Nakshatra must always fit in with the rasi exactly. With the sidereal zodiac, this is always happening. If they are in any way separated, true prediction, true astrology is not possible. Let me illustrate this for you. Here's an illustration, everybody. Kara Pandit Sanjay Rath of the 27 Nakshatra scheme. It shows us perfectly how they map mathematically together with the rasis. On the outside are the 27 nakshatras, and every pada mathematically and perfectly linked with the sidereal zodiac on the inside. And more importantly, there are actually 3 portions to the nakshatra scheme. Can you see 3 equal divisions that are occurring at each Gandanta break? Gandanta is where water sign meets fire sign. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries in the sidereal zodiac. And these Gandanta dangerous crossings, danger points, switch points, affect all of our karmas. And this break, this threefold division of this nakshatra mandala is very important because it is relevant to our lives. First is the early childhood and adulthood portion of our lives. Second section is our middle adulthood. And third, late or old age. And you map these in your own chart, starting with your birth nakshatra, the moon nakshatra. More than that, you can even make exact predictions of every single nakshatra and meaning in your life from your Janma nakshatra. So many predictions can be made. I will definitely make some future videos bringing these up for you. Right now, let's start with the basics. Let's understand the 27 nakshatras in this series, and most importantly, the ones that you should be looking out for in your birth chart. So which nakshatras matter in your chart? Well, I've just shown you every single nakshatra, whether a planet is there or not can be used to make predictions. But definitely wherever there are grahas, including Rahu Ketu, those nakshatras are important for you. But still, let's cut it down to the bare basics, everybody. I would say there are 4 important positions in regard to nakshatra that you definitely need to study and to understand. First and foremost is the moon or Janma. Janma means birth nakshatra. This is most important. Now, the moon is the mother, and the moon Janma Nakshatra actually relates us genetically to our mother's biological line. Some of that psychological and biological karma coming down is actually shown in this nakshatra. And secondly, moon is society. So moon Janma Nakshatra shows us how we get on with other people, how we move in society. So much of our outer experiences in life can be seen from this Janma Nakshatra. And many fundamental personality traits can be seen from the moon Janma Nakshatra, definitely. Not from the Lagna so much, not from ascendant, ruler, ascendant, all of that. No, it's the moon, it's the mind, it's the Janma Nakshatra. Don't forget, personality changes all the time. As you get older, you'll see it clearly. Personality develops through life, changes just like the moon. So study your Lagna or Ascendant Nakshatra. This will show you how you integrate yourself with society as a physical body. What do you look like? How do you dress yourself? How do you present yourself to other people as a physical being? And how intelligent are you? Or more importantly, actually, what do you do with your intelligence? How do you make decisions? And very important, do not delegate understanding of the sun, of Surya or Ravi Nakshatra. This is so important. How do you maintain vitality? So much to do with health, actually. Lagna and Nakshatra, some way to do with health, but sun, very much so. And how do you maintain dharmic action, righteous action, and spiritual development also linked with this sun nakshatra? And definitely understand your Atmakarika Nakshatra. This is so important. Atmakarika means the highest degree planet in your chart. This contains a whole heap of karma that will bring very difficult circumstances into your life. Lord of this Nakshatra, Lord of this Atmakarika Nakshatra will help you actually to deal with these karmas. Important to understand, most definitely. By the way, if you're not sure what is your highest degree planet, check at the bottom of my description box. There's a website there where you can bring up your birth chart with the Atmakarika listed, and indeed all of the nakshatras in your chart. So, Purva Phalguni Nakshatra then, the Lord is Venus or Sukra, the symbol is the bed, but also platform and the fireplace. And the deity is Bhagya, the Lord of Fortune. The colour is a pale but earthly brown. The purpose is kama or material satisfaction, enjoyment. Direction is north and the body part is the right hand. The deity is Bhagya. Bhagya is the Lord of fortune, the Lord of abundance. Actually, he gives luck. He gives that luck which is always behind you no matter what happens. This is a very special factor. This nakshatra is actually within Leo, obviously, completely within Leo sign. Leo ruled by the sun. Bhagya is one of the forms of the sun, one of the 12 Adityas. But this is no random factor. Bhagya is the fruits of our past good karmas coming to us now. So luck, fortune, call it what you like, but it's really about past good deeds, having their fruit, having their abundance in your life. Behind you whenever things get difficult is the good deeds you have done, protecting you. And Venus Sukra is the planetary lord of this nakshatra. Now, Venus is, of course, about luck as well, about material prosperity, good things of life, luxury, etc. But primarily, Venus Sukra is about sexuality. He's about attraction, love, if you like, and definitely about reproduction, producing babies. Therefore, people strongly influenced by this Purva Phalguni, for sure, they have romantic luck as well. They are quite sensual, very, let's say, sexy people who enjoy sexuality naturally without inhibitions normally. And they generally tend to have children or desire to have children. It's a big karmic factor also. Not surprising then that the bed is the actual symbol of this nakshatra, but the bed also symbolizes relaxation. People strongly influenced by this Purva Phalguni are relaxed people, laid back people generally. It's a two-part star system, 4 beautiful stars here, of which 2 are Purva Phalguni, representing hind legs of the bed, your past deeds, buoying you up, supporting you. And the actual bed represents a sort of platform, secondary symbol here. Platform means accomplishment and attainment. But not to forget the fireplace. The other symbol of this nakshatra is the glowing fireplace in the hearth, the heart of the family life, showing that this nakshatra is strongly linked to family and material happiness. And the whole nakshatra is within Leo, but right in the middle of Leo, giving a comfortable feeling of ego self. Relaxed sense of who you are is generally found. There is no pushing, that there is no trying to make an impression. You just naturally do it. Without inhibition. These people are naturally affectionate, kind, very, very sociable, very, very integrated to society. All of the positive factors of the Leo Rasi come forward in this Purva Phalguni. And talk about the Midas touch. This nakshatra is lucky financially. Wealth can be there, wealth creation, business success, financial dealings, always on the ball, always quick, always lucky openings coming. Even if there is not so much financial gain due to other factors in your chart, you are never lacking. And generally, even inheritance can be there. You can gain family business inheritance, family property, some people. But generally, luck with money is a major factor. And when you get financial benefit, here's the good thing, you will share it. You are generous, kindly, caring towards other people, wanting to share what you have. This is generally seen. And in matters of the heart, love and romance, you are giving, generous too, and very lucky once again. Very often finding soulmate connection or opportunities for deep, long-lasting relationship. Of course, you're a very sensual person, very sexual. I've just spoken about that. That's all part of this nakshatra karma. So sometimes there can be excessive sexuality. There can be many love affairs depending on the chart. But actually deep down, Purva Phalguni are dependent on other people loving them back. They need relationships. They need to feel part of a loving bond. And they are extremely family orientated. And having children. Being a parent is a big part of this, definitely. Venus Sukra is about reproduction. You really love kids. You want to have kids. You love being at the heart of your family. In fact, no matter how much success you should get in your life, nothing is complete without that family unit. And it isn't just wife, husband, partner, children. It's extended family as well. It's all essential to you, very important. And Purva Phalguni make excellent parents. They will pull out all the stops for their kids. They will stop at nothing for their kids to have really good future. They are ambitious, though, for their children. One thing, though, they sometimes don't see their children's faults. Maybe they don't want to see them. Maybe they just don't see them. Either way, that can cause a few issues generally. And the Venus factor gives them artistic sense. Sometimes they are talented artist, musician, writer, etc. But they will always appreciate art. And they like to bring it into their home, into their living space. They like a stylish, cultured home, domestic home, decoration, interior design, all of this interests them. And they put so much effort into just getting this perfect. It really pleases them. One of the reasons, of course, is that Purva Phalguni like to entertain in their home. They like to have visitors, people coming round, family gatherings, social gatherings, friends coming round. Entertaining in your home is a big thing. You also like to go out and be among other people. There is hardly any more sociable nakshatra. And they are excellent hosts. They know how to put other people at ease, bring other people out of themselves. They have the most incredibly good social skills, making them often extremely popular. And what show people, what entertainers they can be. I've just said they are very artistic, often artists, musicians, creative people of all sorts, film directors, designers, anything creative, they can excel. But what they love to do is to be on that platform, on that stage, entertaining others. They are naturals here, and they love to make other people happy by their performance. One thing for sure, whatever they do for their living, artistic work, business world, corporate world, whatever it turns out to be by the chart as a whole, they will have charisma, they will have presence, they will be definitely noticed. If there's negative malefic influence, though, there can be vanity, self-absorption. People love me, I must be gorgeous, I'm wonderful. It's hard to really get away from this. Purva Phalguni attracts so much luck, good fortune. It can turn them inwards in a negative way. It isn't generally seen, but it is a definite possibility. And despite so much fortune, good luck, money-making ability, charisma, success, Purva Phalguni have to watch out for the excesses, because Venus, if it is afflicted particularly, gives this tendency. They can waste a lot of time socializing, spend a lot of money on social life, clothes, whatever it is, designer factors for their home. They like to spend, that's for sure. And yes, they are lucky materially, but it can actually go to excess sometimes. They can have food and drink problems as well occasionally. But worst of all, the tendency to laziness is the problem. Sometimes they are so relaxed, easygoing, convivial, they can just go into a laissez-faire attitude. Things will always work out. Take it easy. Don't stress. Be a chilled person. This is important part of their image, actually. Chilled out, But here's the thing. If it gets too far, they can lose opportunities. They can actually let things slip, and this can be difficult. But it can go the opposite way as well. They can be very, very motivated, hardworking, totally burning themselves out. All of that pitta energy, all of that fire energy, they simply burn out with excess effort. So moderation, middle way, is absolutely essential when you are strongly influenced by this Purva Phalguni. If your ascendant should be in this Purva Phalguni, then you are a very confident person, generally sure of yourself, relaxed, drawing other people to you. Center of attention very often. You can be manager, leader, anybody in a position of authority. Or sometimes you can be excellent team player, bringing other people on board. You can be entertainer as well. You can be someone who loves spotlight. But here's the thing. Your most important factor is relationships, because opposite is the 7th house. You need that special bond, that intimate bond. It's absolutely essential. So give as much spotlight to your spouse and everything will be fine. Don't hog the limelight. That's the negative tendency. When the moon is in Purva Phalguni, having children, teaching children, being with children, it's essential to you. You are the real family person, giving love, support, nourishment, and receiving it back. You can be the heart of your family circle. You can have a happy childhood experience unless Venus is afflicted, because Venus is your first Mahadasha, of course. And you can be extremely artistic, creative person generally. Watch out for that laissez-faire laziness though. Venus afflicted, you can let many things slip, miss opportunities. Don't let that happen. If the sun is in this Purva Phalguni, my goodness, talk about wealth, talk about success, talk about going for the goal. Definitely you can get all of these things. You're extremely creative, able person, because sun's power is amplified by this Bhagya Aditya having direct rulership of this nakshatra. And you are the heart of your family circle as well. Someone to whom family members turn. It's a big responsibility. But beyond the family circle, sun is spirituality. This sun in Purva Phalguni can have a lot of knowledge, wisdom, light to shine. You can be a a sort of guru, spiritual guru perhaps, depending on the chart, but definitely you can give light to other people. Maybe physical fitness guru, well-being guide, one of these things, counselor even, very often. If the highest degree planet, Atmakarika, whatever it should be in your chart, should be here, well, you're going to put a lot of effort into relationships, family, etc. But there will be stress because Atmakarika is past life difficult karma which you have to burn. So definitely family stress, relationship stress, stress with your kids. There seems to be no end to it, but you have to take on these burdens. You will sort them out actually by your persistence, by your conviviality, generosity. You win people round in the end. So don't give up. You are definitely here to deal with these stressors and bring people on board. Don't forget, relationships are the heart of your life, and Purva Phalguni is definitely about fulfilling our debt to other people with love and generosity. So in essence, for everyone, no matter what is in Purva Phalguni in your chart, any planet, any position, it's the place where you have to be generous, caring, giving, completely magnanimous, and having just a little bit of patience. It's about sharing, definitely. The more that you share of your luck, of your fortune, the more your fortune will increase. Hope the video was instructive to you. Look forward to your comments. Don't forget to sub below if you're new. Goodbye for now and God bless everyone.